Right, you guys, make sure you like this video and subscribe to Mike's, okay? Make sure. If you don't subscribe to Mike, you're gonna have a fat forehead and a big hairline.
I'm with the guy Max inside. Subscribe to him. Make sure you do still. Best content coming out. You know how it is.
Hello and welcome back to another live people. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Make sure you smash a like and subscribe if you are new. Welcome back to the Claret and Royal Blue Show, episode 14, people. Episode 14. And yeah, international break is finally over. I feel like it's been so. I feel like because I don't upload as much and because of just the week I've had, I feel like I haven't talked about football in so long, even though I talked about it yesterday. So like,
yeah,
like it just gets like that sometimes. It just gets like that, and also because I'm just focusing on other things. But yeah, Melon, how you been, man? How you been?
I've been good. I can't believe it's been a week since we filmed this shit. Like,
Yeah,
it feels
it
like
was a long time ago.
it felt it felt like yesterday. I can't lie.
You reckon? Yeah,
I don't know why.
It was only 8 days ago.
Yeah, it's quite weird.
That's
But yeah, I've been doing good, man. I've been doing good.
Good to know. Good to know. I bet you're excited.
Yes.
Chelsea playing again.
Yes.
I feel like
everything I fucking live for is back, and we're gonna
alcohol.
lose.
What do you mean? Bro, enjoy it.
Exactly.
Enjoy it is with your game against Burnley. So I've watched West Ham's last game was Burnley. We won 3-2, but we was actually quite comfortably the better team, even though we didn't play well.
Yeah.
And we didn't play well at all. Yeah, we didn't play well at all, I'd say, up until we actually scored our second goal. But at the same time, Burnley offered nothing, bro. Burnley offered nothing. So I think it was more on them. And even though they haven't had like the worst start in the world, and they've got experienced players, etc., and all of that good stuff for them, for me, they just haven't got enough quality apart from Fleming, like just in general. Like Kyle Walker against us, for example, he's had a good season so far for Burnley. He started well against us, but then the second half was just up and down. Ogachukwu and Cullen in midfield, that's probably what saved them for the most part, because Josh Cullen's always been good, and Ogachukwu is probably arguably Burnley's best ever midfielder that I've seen in the Prem since like Dean
He's
Martin.
really underrated. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of just as a player, I think he's really underrated.
Yeah.
I was very sad to see him go.
Mm.
I mean, when everyone's fit at Chelsea, it's difficult to get into our team, and especially our midfield.
Yeah.
But I've seen a lot of discussions based on defensive midfielders, Lavia, for example. There's people saying they'd rather keep Ogachukwu than Lavia because of his injury record. And I'm not going to fight it. If that's what you think, that's what you think. The thing is, Ogachukwu, ever since we had him, I've said play him. Just play him anytime he plays in pre-season in a random cup match. He's man of the match every time. And he's a DM that scores goals. He just gets goals out of nowhere. He's really good. I really like Ogachukwu. And I think as long as he stays consistent at Burnley, I think he could genuinely get a move to some European club. Like a Marseille, maybe a club in France, maybe something like that. But I have high hopes for him in terms of his career.
I think he'll make a move once Burnley get relegated.
Potentially,
I think he can never. He's too wasted in the Championship, and I think clubs will be swarming around. And I think French league makes sense, not just because he's French, but just because the style of play. Like Marseille makes a lot of sense. Marseille makes a lot of sense with how De Zerbi plays and stuff. As much as I don't rate De Zerbi as highly as other people do, in possession, like stylistically, it just makes sense for them type of players, just technical players. And it is with Ogachukwu, he's just an all-round great midfielder. He's one of the midfielders that's just like, he's a midfielder sort of thing, where you don't like even have to put him in a box. No pun intended. It's just a case of like, well, you know when you call someone like a 6, an 8, a 10, or whatever, it's like he's just a midfielder because he can do everything.
He's a complete midfielder.
Dictate play, make the run in the box. He can do it all. I
said the same thing about another player, and I'm very surprised he hasn't made a big career move as well. I think his first name is Dennis. I don't know why. Zakaria.
Yeah, Zakaria's a good player. Yeah,
very good. He was at Chelsea on loan, and we barely used him. The 3 or 4 games he played, big man. Like Paul Pogba. level passing. I haven't seen a DM pass that well in a long time.
Yeah, we were linked with him when
Stupidly
Rice left.
good.
We were linked with him when Rice left, and we got the worst out of the shortlist in Edson Alvarez. Like, we had João Paulinho on the list, we had Zakaria on the list.
Oh, wow.
I would have taken Paulinho and Zakaria. Well, obviously, Paulinho was never going to move from Fulham to West Ham, for fuck's sake. Like, why would you waste your time? But it's like...
He was at Sporting then?
No, he was at Fulham.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, that season at Fulham, Rice left.
Was he on loan at Fulham?
No.
He came from Sporting to Fulham on a permanent, did he?
Yep. And then Bayern got him. And he didn't work out Bayern because just company never wanted him in the first place. So
like Matthias Tell all over again.
Yeah, basically. Like, Paulinho to West Ham would have been great for the Rice replacement at the time. In my opinion, just especially more so than fucking Edson Alvarez, to be honest with you. Like, don't get me wrong, it would have been less mobile, so we would have needed a mobile midfielder alongside him, because Declan Rice, that's what you had with us, breaking down counter-attacks and stuff like that as well. But again, that's them kind of midfielders, and Zakaria was one of them. The only thing for me was Zakaria's injuries, so I'm kind of glad we didn't go because of that. But if we got 2 DMs and we got Zakaria alongside with that, then it would have been great. But West Ham don't move like that. But when it comes to Burnley, there's been a lot of like discourse about Scott Parker, his substitutions and stuff like that as well. So it should be quite an easy road. But at the same time, you never know in the Premier League. It's 12:30, first game coming back from international break. So AJ asked how much will Palmer be a miss in general, because he feels like you were going to beat Burnley without him anyway. Because you did beat Wolves without Palmer. I know Wolves are considerably worse than Burnley. I can't remember the time, but like, still, it's still a relegation side.
Wolves are terrible. The thing is with Chelsea Football Club is that after international break, when we come back from the break, we are consistently the worst garbage. And it's just like, for fuck's sakes, I don't know, we could have the best team we've ever had, the best 11, the best manager, everyone else could be on like Burnley's level in the league, and we'd lose simply if we just came back from international break every game. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with us coming back from international break, but we are terrible. Absolutely terrible. And it's the one thing that Enzo Maresca, the one thing I was looking out for Enzo Maresca to sort of fix in terms of the form coming back from international break, the fitness and the player sharpness as well, just keeping them sharp, training sessions, just I don't know if I have seen it or not.
Yeah, fair. Like, also, by the way, Ogachukwu can play, I'm pretty sure, just because he's permanent.
Yeah, he's gone on a permanent. Yeah, he's not on loan.
Oh, okay, yeah, that wasn't good, man.
I'm pretty sure he's gone permanent. We got rid of Ogachukwu and Kiernan Dewsbury Hall at the same time.
I forgot who he was, for like a split set. I don't know why. But do Chelsea do well coming back from internationals?
No.
First game?
No. Really bad. Like, the record we have coming back from international break is really bad. Like, genuinely really bad.
Yeah.
And it has been, it's not even like this season or it happened under Poch and these players just started doing like lines randomly. Like, it's just like, no, it's been a thing since about 2014. Like, actually, it's been a Chelsea Football Club thing. I don't know what happens. International duty, it's just groggy mess.
Yeah, that happens with West Ham as well quite a lot. But
happens with most teams.
Yeah, it does. But I feel like certain teams just have that record in it. Like, for me, with West Ham, it's never been in it. It's like it just pisses me off. It's like, how can you not like function after international break? Are you generally on spice? Like it's just like the way people play after international. It's like, on my days, I've never played with these people before. It's like, big man. I know it's difficult. I know people come from different continents and stuff. But I ain't trying to hear it. I can't. I'm not trying to hear it. It's like you can't forget how to like pass a ball and that. And like, I'll be real. That's the thing is with Chelsea though. Don't you feel like you've handled certain situations well so far in terms of like the injuries you've had? Do you feel like you've handled it well given the absences?
Yes. I feel like there's certain injuries that happen with Chelsea Football Club that hasn't helped us. Obviously, injuries don't help anybody, but like there's injuries that happen to multiple players at the same time, like Delap and Palmer going out. So now we don't have a 10 or a 9, so we're gonna have to use someone in the 10 like Enzo, who's a deep line playmaker by trade. He can play in the 10 very well, and we have to then play someone like João Pedro or Guiu in the 9, which João Pedro for me isn't a number 9, and Guiu is inexperienced. So it's like there's certain things like that are the problem. The best thing about the way we've handled injuries is the general squad we have, I believe, is good enough to account for injuries in majority of the areas across the pitch, because of how long, and I'd say we do quite well because of how long we wait until we make sure the players that have gone out injured, when they return, they're absolutely 100%. We wait a long time, and it's good that we can do that, and the results don't seem to hamper all that much. It's just sometimes when these players are coming back, you have to just let them come off the bench. There's rotation in games that are just a little, you've done it in the wrong way. And it's just, that's the main issue I'd see from Chelsea Football Club this season.
Yeah, from an outsider perspective, I think Maresca's been done dirty in terms of they have, like, the higher-ups haven't prepared him to prepare for the worst-case scenario. And what I mean by that is, like, for example, Palmer out, Buonanotte is like the next up, and it's like, come on, there's levels here. And Buonanotte's not a terrible footballer, but he's one of them guys that's like, he looks good, but he doesn't excel at anything, in my opinion. He has got a great strike on the ball, but it's like, he's just not the level, it's just simple as that. But also, even like a Gittins to a Garnacho, Garnacho maybe the guy is more likely going to get a goal, but he's not a goal scorer. So in terms of, I'm not trying to hear anything about upgrade on this and upgrade on that, because Gittins looks like an actual, human being and a footballer at the same time. Like, he's actually got very good attributes. I just feel like he's been left out a bit to dry for not having someone he can learn from. I've always talked about this when it comes to younger players. When you go to a club like Chelsea, it's like, it's very, very difficult to like just slot in and be like, well, I'm going to become the next Hazard, mate, so hold that. Like, it's not that, life doesn't work like that. It just doesn't. So I feel like Maresca's not been able to prepare for these kind of situations because of the higher ups. I feel like the centre back situation, obviously, we've been through this multiple times. He's blatantly asked for another centre back, and Chelsea done Maresca dirty. And I feel like he's just trying to find a balance now of like, okay, with this player out and this player out in this position and this player not playing well in this position, what is my alternative 11? What is my alternative idea to get Chelsea looking like Chelsea again, sort of thing? I think he's trying to figure that out, and I think that's why he took a couple bumps along the road with that Champions League game where he drew to that team and the Sunderland game, etc., and whatever.
We have found it.
Yeah, but now that's what I'm saying. That's like, it's taken a bit because of that, in my opinion.
It's the contrast between the quality of the first team and the B team, the 11 you can build of our players that would go second in the pecking order. Yeah. And it's also the rotation of the 11 in certain areas of the pitch that you just shouldn't change no matter what. You should play the same two centre-backs throughout the season regardless. Colwell's out injured, Badiashil's out injured, left centre-back's a mess. Find someone that can be on the left side of the defence that's somewhat quick physically, because mentally it's always going to be a fucking problem, and have someone that's pacey and intelligent on the right helping him. Chalobah and Wesley Fofana, as it stands, is our best centre-back partnership that we can use. Chalobah left centre-back, Wesley Fofana on the right. For multiple reasons, tactical reasons, I'm not going to go full tactico in here, but the way we want to build up, with the way we have our rest defence, it makes sense to have someone like Chalobah and Wesley Fofana as our centre-backs.
Is it because of Chalobah's experience as well, reading the game, rather than Achampong, or is it?
It's his speed, funnily enough. That's it, his speed, his ability to cover area. He's not slow physically, but he's got experience as well. That's fine. Wesley Fofana next to him. I feel like if Chalobah is the worst centre back we have on the pitch, we're fine. In a way where it's like, if you imagine the zone of the pitch where the centre backs are gonna be, whether you're playing a high line or you've dropped deep, that area is so unbelievably important to have a clear head and just observe, watch the game, just relax, look at the game. You see something happening, you see a bit of a mix up in the midfield, look for someone to help you take care of the situation. Just relax, observe, look, watch out for things. And as long as you're playing a possession-based system, can you pass with both feet? Chalobah can. Just limit the amount of time he's going to be on the ball.
Yeah, keep it like 5 seconds.
Yeah, just limit the amount of time he's going to get the ball. Limit the amount of times he's going to get the ball. That's it. And then you look at who can be the best partner to make sure Chalobah is calm under pressure, calm in possession. Wesley Fofana. One of the most underrated centre-backs in the league. Wesley Fofana.
Yeah, he's cold. Yeah, I've always loved Fofana.
Absolutely brilliant. He's the best centre-back at our football club. The best. He's rapid.
How can anyone say otherwise, though, about best centre-back at your club? How is anyone saying otherwise? Fofana's sick.
Colwell, Badiashile, Fofana. They're the three best we have. And
but Fofana is so
good. Both Colwell and Badiashile's out. Fofana's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. You know, when you make a best 11, Fofana's in there for anyone. You know, it's Reece, Fofana, Colwell, and Kukurea. That's a very, very good back line. Good enough to win the league, in my opinion. I don't think that back line needs to be improved on to win the league in its current quality, in its current standing.
Would you say it's goalkeeper front three from the league? Because Sanchez isn't good enough to win the league. I guess he's on 4 right now, but let's be real.
Front three is I'll come back to that. But the goalkeeper situation, I mean, in terms of recent weeks, he always does this, Robert Sanchez. He is the worst goalkeeper you've ever seen in your life. And then he plays against Liverpool and he's playing like Buffon. For no reason. The one complaint you'd have about him most weeks is he's shit at passing a football. Blue shirt, blue shirt, blue shirt. That's all you're hearing on TV from Matthew Riding-Lower. And it's just Lewis. Blue shirt, blue shirt. Anytime he's got the ball.
Take him on.
The problem with him is his passing. His passing has been spot on. And it's the tactical tweak from Maresca that's fixed that problem. Maresca, very good. Thank you. Put more Chelsea players in an area where you know Sanchez can get the ball to. Mind blown. Don't pass to an individual, pass to a zone. And just put more Chelsea players there. Happened against Tottenham. Happened against Brentford. Happened against Wolves. Absolutely brilliant from Sanchez recently. So I don't think in January we need to replace him.
Yeah, I'd say it's a summer thing.
In the summer, replace him with someone that's good. And right now, assess goalkeepers, scout goalkeepers for the future. That's it.
Also, let's be real. The hardest position to get someone in January is a fucking goalkeeper. People don't talk about this enough. People say it's striker. It's not. It's a goalkeeper. Because historically, when has big goalkeepers been signed to anyone in January? We have never seen that, really. Yeah, like Alisson was Alisson in January?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure so.
That was like, what, 6-7 years ago? Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like,
we were in for him as well.
Yeah, I remember the whole Courtois thing, innit? Like, Courtois.
We're supposed to get fucking Kepa for 80 million quid.
Do you know what it is as well? Do you know what I think about Sanchez? I think he's the worst. I think he's the worst player kicking the ball as a goalkeeper when you press him as well. and also when you press him when he's passing short, because he needs to pass long when he's being pressed. What I've always noticed about Sanchez is like, I didn't think his passing was that bad when he wasn't being pressed at Brighton. It's like, but when teams played against Brighton, what they would usually notice is like, if we press him, he'll kick it into the changing room, and we're looking like we're going at half time already. But like, that's what it was at Brighton. But I think what Maresca's done really well as well is if he's going to kick it long, make sure the Chelsea players are fucking ready for that shit. They're ready. They're there. They're expecting it because they know their teammate. It's about knowing your teammate as well. If you know your teammate, you know, even though they don't say it out loud in interviews, they know, like, for example, his weakness is this, his strength is this, and we know he's capable of doing that when he's really shit, or capable of doing that when he's really good. So when he's about to make a mistake, prepare your fucking assholes. Like, prepare your assholes like R. Kelly's in prison.
That's the clip.
Like, bro, it gets boring now. But yeah, you know what I mean?
I disagree with what you said about him being bad when being pressed. Maybe I agree, but we've found a solution to that problem.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, it's more Maresca than Sanchez though. Like, you know what I mean? Because Sanchez has never been that guy when it comes to passing and he's being pressed. It always goes off the pitch. It always goes sideways. It always goes. When
Sure, but he's improved. I would say he's improved. I'm not gonna go full on about this shit, but I will show you generally the change that was made. I'll bring it up now. But like, hang on. This, I've already fucking had it made because I was making a video on it. But basically, ignore this. You see here with what we've done is what we do this, right? We have this as our back line, and as soon as Sanchez gets on the ball from a goal kick or from something, what we want to do is we want to bring the fullbacks further out wide and spread the centre backs. So now Kudus, the right winger, Xavi Simons, the left winger, and Kolo Muani now pressing man-to-man on our back line. Look who's here, bruv. Cucurella and Gusto completely in space. And you just want to instantly go out to them. That's exactly what happens every time. I mean, this is a game against Tottenham where Sanchez was just brilliant. Top quality with his passing. We just go out wide. We go to our fullbacks instantly and we build up from out wide. We're a lot more direct. I mean, you've got instantly Gusto gets on the ball here. Look what you have. 2-on-2. It is João Pedro against Van der Ven. Sure. You go out from Sanchez to the Cucurella and you've got Gittins on Porro. It's not that bad. You make sure that when he is pressed man to man, you've got the back line completely pressed with Sanchez on the ball. Fuck off. You get shit like this happening. You just put more Chelsea players in whatever part of the pitch you know Sanchez can get the ball to. And it's most likely we're going to win the ball and we're going to create a good chance from it. So
I think that's what I'm saying. Like, when it comes to him being pressed and passing out, and for example, he's about to pass the ball and he's being pressed. He's used to passing, for example, in them areas, but nobody's prepared for that. You know what I mean? You know when nobody's prepared for Sanchez pass, usually. Before the Club World Cup, I've never seen anyone prepared for a Robert Sanchez long pass. For example, every time I see Sanchez pass a football and he's being pressed, it will go to like the touchline or diagonally to the left centre back, the right centre back, etc. But if the players are now wide, they're expecting a Sanchez pass now. But it's like, at least he has a choice and it's an instruction to do it now. Because before, I never really felt like it was an instruction because I feel like Maresca, it's not like, what's it called? I don't think Maresca's expecting too much of the player. I think he's expecting actually quite basic shit to do. I don't think he's over-explaining anything. I think he keeps it quite simple, but it looks really good. But what I will say is that he's adjusted to the player that he has right now because he hasn't been given an upgrade. Because if you're not been given an upgrade and you've got to be work with what you got, you have to slightly tweak something where it's not going to destroy everything you're trying to do. But that's what makes a good manager from a great manager. Whatever the actual sentence makes sense is. But you know what I mean? That's what I rate about Maresca is that he'll try and cover a weakness as soon as possible. It's like people could go at him and be, naive, the football, whatever, blah, blah, blah. He will adjust to the player. He will adjust to the player if he has to. He shouldn't have to because the higher up should be helping him.
Yes.
But if he does have to, then boom, there's your tweak. But that's my thing as well. Like, you know what it is with Sanchez? I've seen Sanchez be on form before.
Yeah.
This is what I'm seeing Sanchez been on form before, but the reason why I can't rate it is because I'm like this with every single player. Consistency. What I mean by consistency is a season. 6 months is not consistency for me. And the reason why I say this is because, for example, I remember last year, and this is a completely different topic, but I remember seeing Isak world class shouts, and he was on like a 4-5 month like really good run, and I'm like, give me a whole season before we even reach the topic of great.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Because I don't like the whole jump into conclusions. Let's make a headline out of a player because he scored like 6 goals in a row. That's why I wasn't rating Rashford when he was doing his thing and he was streaky. He was like season in, season out, and they'll be like, "On my days, England," and all of this. So that's why I discuss players the way I discuss players, because I think that's more Maresca than Sanchez for me.
It is.
That's
yeah. It's a tactical tweak. That's why you've got to rate Enzo Maresca's ability to help players, and it's just there's so many things like that Maresca does that you notice, and you're like, fucking hell. How has he genuinely helped this team so much in every part of the pitch, from like 2 little changes, baiting press, moving players, starting position from goal kicks, just little tiny tweaks, and then boom, instantly we're not losing the ball when people press Sanchez anymore, because there's instruction. There's just look, centre backs go out wide. Now all of a sudden it's a back 3 of Sanchez in the middle and the centre backs. So the wingers aren't going to stay with their fullbacks. Now the fullbacks are free. Now it's a 2v1 with the fullbacks and wingers against their fullbacks. Instantly, like that, it's gone from Kalas to goals from goal kick.
And my whole thing as well, people don't praise enough tweaks from possession-based managers. It's only when it's like defensive and all of this. But I get it. Not every possession-based manager is like this. But when they do make a tweak, I need like the praise to be as loud as the disrespect, because people know me. People know me. I do not like Chelsea, but I'm an objective football man. I would have loved Maresca at West Ham if West Ham were actually smart enough and actually bought managers out of compensation and all of this. Like when we lost Moyes, and if we had got Maresca at the time and had the summer transfer window that we did, we would be much better. We wouldn't be in this position in the first place. Simple as that. Because it's not about the football being naive or whatever. It's about having the right players. Like he would have loved Tadibo. He would have loved even some of the players. He would have loved Somerville. We love 1v1 wingers. He would have. I think everyone loves Bowen.
We were linked with Somerville.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. And he's changed so much and he's developed as a manager so much from his Leicester days, because I was watching a lot of that specific championship season. I loved watching that Leicester team. I didn't know how he was going to do at Chelsea. I never even imagined him like stepping up to that level. I thought, okay, top 4, cool. He might get top 4 because of the football. Will get more out of the players because Chelsea are a better place than Leicester. Makes him top 4. But I didn't expect him to win 2 trophies in his first season. I expected the Conference League. I didn't expect the Club World Cup. So he's done well so far. I don't really get the conversations about the whole divide about Maresca. I don't get it myself. Melon, have you seen the Rudiger links? We were talking about centre backs earlier. I didn't know you were linked again with Rudiger.
We were linked with Rudiger, but what were we just in? The international break, right?
Yeah. that makes sense. That makes sense. Have you seen Mike Pender's, Melon? He said Mike Pender's the best choice out there.
Yes, he's brilliant. He's like one of the most revolutionary. You know, on FIFA when Courtois retires and you've got the most remixed
regen
of Courtois. Yeah. That's him.
Is he like a Courtois type goalkeeper?
He is 6'14". It doesn't even make sense because it can only go out to 12. Like he is he is like Elijah but white. You know what I mean? I've never seen someone with that body figure in my life. Ever. He is slender man. He's slender man with Goldie gloves on. You know what I mean? And he can play pretty much as like a centre back, like sweeper, goalkeeper. He's mad. It's hot. It's mad. He's like one of the weird bugs, bro, like a cricket. Have bare long legs. Like it's mad.
Hey.
Whoever gets him next year or like in 2 years' time, they've got a sick keeper. I don't think he's good enough to start for us, but he'll go somewhere and be really good. But he has improved a lot from when we sent him out on loan.
Is he like a Courtois type keeper then, like with the build and the way
Courtois, but he's more offensive, more attacking, I guess. But like he's like Neuer and Courtois, but with the qualities of like Sanchez. It's quite weird.
Yeah. What was that was a tactical tweak Maresca made for the Club World Cup final. Sanchez hit in an area.
Yeah.
And do you know what about this? I remember the final. Yeah, I think PSG made a big mistake, but I also think it helped Sanchez in the future. Of PSG felt like they could go man to man apart from the goalkeeper, and then they were like, "What the fuck do we do now?" So we're just not going to press him. If we do press him, we'll get outnumbered, like in the outfield stages or whatever. But what I also do think is that Sanchez, again, when he wasn't being pressed and was hitting an area, and it was very accurate as well with that amount of space and taking advantage of the runs from like Pedro, Palmer, etc. I think that gave him the confidence to just keep hitting them areas when being told to by Maresca as well, because it takes a good manager as well for you to kick into a routine and develop a skill from it. That's what good managers do anyway from individual players. Like a manager will look at you specifically for your strengths and weaknesses and be like, if you can keep doing this like every single game when we need you to, especially with the amount of spaces that we have that we can access from teams that are going to play high up against us, then we've got something. And again, that comes from a manager adjusting to the player they have. Adjusting to the player they have. It's very simple stuff. But the problem is, Maresca, a lot of managers are quite stubborn. Maresca isn't a stubborn manager. People misconstrue this. He's very up in his own ways about the type of football, because every single manager is. But what he will do is he will make it different every single game in terms of the way you build up, where the players are in the build up, who is doing what in the build up, and where we can take advantage of a team in possession. Whereas a lot of managers will look at how can we like adjust to the other team out of possession and block this player from doing this and block this player from doing that. Maresca is the opposite because he's a possession-based manager anyway. So he will look at an area of another team and be like, we'll take advantage of this. Like, he didn't have to say anything against Wolves anyway, but like he was like, you see Wolves, yeah, they're shit. So like, just do your thing. That's what he would have said. Is like, boom, do your thing. Wolves are shit. Like, but he'll look at a specific team.
Made that tactical tweak and just
tweak. Like that's what. And
give them the ball, hit on the counter, change the profiles of the wingers you have to Garnacho and Neto. Kalas. Goodbye, 3-0. What's the point?
This is what I'm saying. You have to be proactive. You have to be, and that's what he is. He's proactive. And that's what gives him an advantage that a lot of managers don't. So this is what I'm saying. It's kind of I understand even more why people are so annoyed, especially Chelsea fans, about the higher ups, because if you're nearly onto something, like you already won trophies, but if you're nearly onto something for your standard, and your gaffers are just like, you know what, I don't think we need a centre back in it because internal solutions and that we've got about 5 of them, and it's like, bro, big man, like you need another centre back if one centre back is injured in any position. By the way, just because you've got 4 players in that position and one of them gets injured, that doesn't mean you don't buy another one and just rely on the others, because that lowers your depth anyway. Go and get another one. Even if it is a short-term or long-term, it doesn't matter. Go and get another player. Like, that's good enough. That's going to fill the gaps of what that player was missing when he's injured. I feel like that's very simple stuff.
So it's the problem that we have sick depth, but they've got injured at the same time. That's the problem. Like, Colwell going out injured. Oh no, it's Colwell going out injured. The best centre-back we had at the club at the time, injured. Oh fuck, that's really bad. He's really important to everything we do in build-up. We have Badiashile. That's fine. Move on. He gets injured for 2 months. Then it's a problem, because now we have no one. Badiashile was the backup to Colwell. It's just a huge fucking mistake having someone that's injury-prone as backup to someone that's now injured. It's just stupid.
Also, people get onto fans for complaining about the board, but here's what I don't get: if fans don't know so much, cool, that's calm. But the board know the squad more than the fans because they see them behind the scenes week in, week out. So why aren't you getting another player? If you know so much, why aren't you getting another player? Why are fans wrong for complaining about boards and demanding more and all of this, when the guys that are watching the club overall not addressing the situations, aren't doing anything. Like, you can't get onto fans. You can't get onto fans for that. Like, yeah, all right, yeah, I know it was a bit of a mad sentence, guys, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not young Philly, bruv. Maresca done to Sanchez what every manager should do for their players, hide their deficiencies. Yeah, exactly. But I feel like that's why I don't get. I don't know why I don't see that in managers more often now, because it's more reliant on the manager to get it right than the players now because of how system-based football is in general. Yeah. So why are more managers like this where they can just hide the deficiencies? Like, my way or the highway? No, not your way.
Not all managers have the quality of Enzo Maresca. That's why.
That's true. And I feel like he just does the basic. I feel like he's making a lot of people stupid by like doing the basics very well. Like Sanchez I don't agree with Edison level at all, but Edison was good on the ball, and like Sanchez such a better than Edison at shot stopping. That's fine, but it's like I don't think the shot stopping with Edison's overstated anyway. The reason why I think that is because, for example, Donnarumma is forced to just pass to his centre backs constantly, a lot, yeah, because of his lack of distribution or whatever. But he's very good at what he does. Like, I hate the French shot stopping anyway. I don't like saying it out loud because it's a goalkeeper, but. For example, with Edison, he's turned up in the biggest of games for Manchester City to keep them out of trouble, to keep them out. When it was time for him to like step up, he stepped up. The Champions League final being the biggest one. I remember when City were playing really well, and then they were crumbling a little bit with Akanji at the end, and other players at the end, they weren't like retaining the ball enough, barring Rodri and Foden and Stones. I forgot his name for a second because he was going into midfield quite a lot.
Yeah, he was.
But Edison was making a lot of great saves. And Edison, for me, do you know what the problem is? Especially if you're a team that has a lot of possession. That one shot that will go under you is like your first shot in a game. But if it's your first shot on target, you're not expecting it. So it's less so for me about him being a bad shot stopper, and more so him not being, funny enough, not being used to that situation in the game because you got so much of the ball. Like, yeah. I think that's what it is. I think it was just lazy for me. Like, Edison was a really good goalkeeper in general. Do I think he was better than Alisson? No, I don't. But I think what he gave to the game was really special in terms of his highs could cover his lows any day. I'm taking that. His so-called lows. Because some of his distribution was absolutely mental.
So good.
Mental. Sanchez also turned up in the biggest of the games, the World Cup final, and I agree with that. But I'm saying a lot of people are getting onto Edison about shot stopping this and shot stopping that. Like, why are we debating Sanchez and Edison? I will never know. But let's not do this. Dorian Mike's when Maresca gets sacked. Sullivan could have point. He probably won't know. That's the problem. Probably hire like fucking Avram Grant again. I don't know, bro. Is Avram Grant still alive? I hope he's not. Belgian fans talk about Penders. They can literally call him the next Courtois. He's Elijah with feet.
Yeah.
Okay, the white Elijah Miller likes tall people after all, but not black. Fair the fucking hell. Okay. Sanchez is better than who? Shot stopping Wallahi. Hey, Pram said you got Pram to say Wallahi, bro. Like that's how
I agree with Sanchez is better than Edison at shot stopping. That's what I do agree with. But it's a stupid debate because Edison's a better goalkeeper at distribution than Sanchez, and that's what we need him for. So just relax. When we had Sanchez, we were linked with Edison. So relax, just calm down, move on.
I think Edison's just general better. I don't know what the specific term is, but you know when like it's bobbling around in the box, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong.
No.
It's bobbing around in the box, yeah, and it's very close to the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper's like reacting quick. I think Edison is actually better than people think as well. I don't think people realize how good at Edison is that. And just quickly
the word for it is kind of crazy, making yourself big, like.
Oh yeah, it's making yourself big. So why and all of that nonsense, but. Yeah, I think Edison is a better balanced goalkeeper than people think. Could you say the same about Raya as well? Yes, the reason why I can is because Brentford, for example, David Raya would step up a lot when it comes to shot stopping, but because of Arteta, Raya has to overplay the fuck out of his game. I don't think Raya is a bad goalkeeper, but sometimes he just looks out of place because David Raya, David Raya isn't a terrible goalkeeper in general. He's actually a really good goalkeeper. I think he made the right move. But at the same time, Arteta does not help him. I don't think Arteta helps him at all. I think some Arsenal fans do overrate him. You get the rage bait about everything. Like every player that Arsenal side is like the best player to ever grace God's green earth.
Yeah,
as simple as that. And apparently Raya is better than Czech and Alisson combined.
yeah, because he's better than Petr Cech ever was, and Neuer and Buffon combined.
Yeah, combined,
that's
bro.
what I'm hearing.
Combined. Like he should be winning like the Yashin Award every year, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like because of Arsenal fans, we don't even get to praise them as like just from a football perspective, because Arsenal fans are some of the most jarring human beings in the world. Forget footballers, just forget football fans, jarring human beings, like just in general. And just some of the most annoying people to exist. So we don't get to praise like Arsenal players properly for what they're good at and criticize what they're bad at, because Arsenal fans exist and we'll call them Yashin and we'll call them fucking Desai and Maldini and all these players, bruv. That's the problem with Arsenal fans, because I think Raya is is a great goalkeeper. But you know when half the time Raya's playing right wing back, fam, like under Arteta, bro. Like, he's playing inverted right wing back, trequartista, false nine. That is what Raya plays under Arteta, bro. Like I remember there was the game against Palace last year. They drew like 2-2. Raya did some mad shit, and then Mateta just chipped him from out of nowhere. And it's like, why are you so off your line? It's like rush goalie doesn't actually exist, bro. It's only in Power League and like school cages and your local parks where that shit exists, Arteta. Like, that's not going to win you anything.
Mm-hmm.
Raya cannot be a box crasher, bro. Like Saka's got the ball, he's got the cross, and Raya's making Lampard runs. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Yes, he's alive. Avram Grant is the manager of the Israeli national team. How is he still getting jobs? How is he still... Bro, this guy, was in a sex scandal like a few years ago. Like, a very bad one. A very bad one as well, by the way. He was like harassing his assistant or some shit, bro. Imagine getting harassed by him. He looks like Jabba the Hutt. Fucking dickhead. Mike's thought he said a why. Yeah, I did. When Mellon made that face, it's usually about when someone says something homosexual.
No, I was trying to think what you meant. Not that. He's talking about penis or something fucking stupid. Like I'm not looking out for that.
Mike's. My name's at the end of the sentence, so I got confused. Mellon, if you were in a relationship, would you allow Palmer to buy your missus a Birkin bag? All right, so basically,
I'd sell it and take her out to dinner, bro. Like, what's going on?
No, but here's the actual point. So basically, I don't know if you saw it. Yeah, there's a guy doing an interview. It was Van Banter. Do you remember Van Banter?
Oh.
Do you remember Van Banter? Yeah, he's back. Yeah, he's back, and this time he's interviewing Arsenal fans, saying if Saka was to buy your what's it called a girl a Birkin bag, what would you do? You'd be like, I'd be happy because Saka acknowledged me. It's like, brother. Bro, and Prem asked me about Bowen. I was like, oh, what Bowen? Like, Bowen's single and he buys my girl Birkin. I'm just like, go with him, bruv. You're allowing gifts from other men. He's like single, bro. Like we're in a relationship, bruv. He's not related to you, bruv. You're allowing gifts from other men. It's not Christmas.
Birkin,
it's not...
How much are Birkin bags? Because like,
I don't know,
just sell them, and you be fine.
Yeah, but her head's turned, fam. You know when her head's turned to the man,
I don't
care.
care.
She's gonna go after him, bruv. I'm not staying in a relationship. I'm not staying.
That's calm.
I'll
go with him. You go with him, but make sure that you're still getting all the good gifts, and make sure they're at my house on eBay. And they're gone.
Hey, if he's ordering them, that's a different. I'm not letting it. Hey, I'm locking you out. I'm getting a restraining order, and I'm selling all your bags.
I'm pimping out my girl for Birkin bags, man. That's what.
Pimp my ride. Pimp my ride. Ass bag, bro. I just know Birkin bags are some of the fucking expensive ones, isn't it? Like, I'm sick of hearing about them.
Oh my god, guys! I got a 14,000 Great British pound handbag, guys. Whoa, look at me. And then some fucking guy in a fucking ski mask in like White City just runs up on you, just grabs the bag and runs off. Your phone's in there, your purse is in there, all your licenses, your home address, your keys, and the bag itself, bro. $35,000. They range from 10,000. So they're 10,000 minimum.
They got the DLC edition, bro. The DLC Birkin, bro. The DLC
Whoever buys expensive clothes and accessories genuinely needs to get sectioned. They don't belong to live among us.
Bro, why couldn't people just buy clothes here that just either comfy or just fit them?
I say that with an 80 quid t-shirt behind me, but like, oh, it's a little bit more than 80 quid as well. But still, the point still stands. You shouldn't buy handbags for more than like 20 quid. Because at that point, just buy jeans with pockets. You fucking donut.
Zip pockets as well. Bro, just buy it.
I'm wearing pockets. Just put your phone there. You don't have to have it in your bag. I'm
wearing trousers right now that I've got zip pockets. I love zip pockets, man.
Yeah,
I lose shit all the time.
I've
got a pouch as well, bro. I've got a pouch. I don't need a bag.
At work every day, I wore the same hoodie. Like I'd have to wash it every day. I wore the same hoodie because I had zip pockets. So underneath my high-vis, I've got zip pockets of all my stuff in, and I can just move freely around the warehouse. And it's like the best feeling ever. Bro,
I love zip pockets, man. Like, because I feel like I'm not gonna lose anything. Like, if I just have it, I keep checking my pockets. I'm paranoid.
Yes,
losing shit. I'm like that, bro. Bro, a Jane Birkin original sold for over 10 million now.
You drop that in a muddy puddle, Peppa Pig settings, and it's gone from 10 million to 0, like that. Because you've got to wash it in your washing machine, and it turns pink. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, no.
There's fucking dad pig sat on it, bruv.
Bro, yeah, you can't say the alternative, innit?
No, I'm not going to. I don't want to say that on YouTube.
Yeah.
Or just in general.
I said dad pig.
Yeah, dad pig. I'm not saying the full thing. You think I'm saying that, bro?
Yeah, I'm here, bro. Straight, yeah.
No, I'm checking it now. The first thing I seen is a bag. It's for 160k. Huh?
Yeah, some men are just stupid.
Bro, what did Gunner say? I bought my daughter a baby Birkin. Fuck, they're gonna cut legs. Like, he should have separated those two lines a long time. Like, it sounds like he's saying he's fucking his daughter, bro. It's so dumb, bro. Gunner, man. What the fuck are you doing? Melon thinks if a girl takes a Birkin from another girl, does he know?
I don't care, bro. Hey, my girl cheats on me, but she brings a Birkin bag. Girls are replaceable. You get me? Get rid of them.
Just cheat on her.
No, not even that. Just steal all of her personal belongings and sell them on eBay. That's all you need to do. Because you're cheating on me for Birkin bags. That's gone on eBay. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Big man, you'll never see me again, and that Birkin bag gone. So, like, well done.
You're moving like Blueface in a toxic relationship, bro. That's a toxic relationship. Then there's that, bro. I'm rating it though. It's like,
what
dude,
do you mean toxic? That's a logical. But that's a logical fucking. That's what you would do. That's what any man would do. Any decent man.
If I had the choice, I definitely would do that. Don't get me wrong, because I'm making peace.
Break into her house and steal anything of value. I don't care, big man. You deserve it. That's your payday.
With a bunny, man. Women nowadays are
face. Who gives a shit, man?
No, I'm not kidding. Criminal myself. Women nowadays are tapped. I'd be surprised if they even say where they got the Birkin from. Yeah, that's true, isn't it? They probably wouldn't even say it. You're like, I bought it. It's like, where did you get that money from, bro? Big up to her every single time. What's the alternative? I'm confused. The alternative, yeah, is just like burn a house. like ransack a house.
On her car, bro.
Yeah, innit? Like,
pour petrol on her fucking engine. Turns that shit on. The whole thing's on fire, big man. You're not going to work today.
Oh, I only just understood the question. What's the alternative? It's what's another word for dad? It's simple as that.
Yeah. Like a young. If Max was younger and he said dad, there's a different way you'd say it.
Yeah.
It ends in
I'm not
E.
saying it now.
Or Y, I guess.
Yeah. Speaking of Peppa Pig, apparently Mother Pig had a piglet, and that became national news. What's wrong with your nation, bruv? Wait, why are they adding characters to Peppa Pig? No. This is getting work now. It's meant to be 4. You can't add another pig. That's not how it works. It's not how it works, bro. It's not. Peppa Pig is repeat episodes forever. There's probably been an episode of Peppa Pig airing today that I watched like 20 years ago, bro. So let's not add more pigs.
But it's like the death of Fortnite all over again, bro. Like they're just adding like Marvel shit. Like why, bro? Like,
bro, leave the pigs alone, man. Unless you're gonna cook them.
Who blamed the pig, bro? Like, what's going on? What do you mean she's having a kid?
To be fair, it's probably another pig that blamed the pig.
But what's Dad Pig doing, bro? In the bedroom.
Hey, Dad Pig. Yeah.
How is he blaming, bro? He's built like a hot air balloon. What?
They all laugh,
bro. Why are they so fat on second floor? Like, what's going on in that family, bro?
Wait,
what are they eating?
I just realized, how do fat couples do this shit, man? Like, how? Like, how do you
get
around?
I'm not trying to imagine that.
how do you get around to doing that shit, yeah? Because you just look like a fucking chicken leg, bro. Like, you just
what?
like, you just do that. You just look like, you know the meme, yeah? Of, like, a fat woman, yeah? Like, rolling down the hill. And then it just cuts to, like, a chicken rolling on the grill, bro. Like, that's what like that's
it's like a fat ballerina, and it's like a kebab thing in it. That's what it is. It's spinning. It just turns to a kebab.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know how fat people get around this, bro. You need just Weight Watchers exist, bro. But moving on. Speaking of Weight Watchers, West Ham United. No relevance. Back to football is Potts injured. So Freddie Potts caught an injury against Burnley, and he was going to be out for a couple of weeks anyway. But I think because he had a slight tweak on his hamstring, but he's back in training, so he's a doubt. And him and Mavropanos have been assessed. I don't think unless if you're going to replace the centre back, replace Kilman, not Tadibo. If Nuno puts Mavropanos straight back in for Tadibo, then I was right about the Baldy. But I've been right about the Baldy. I don't care if we won 2 games in a row. I'm still right about the Baldy. Winning 2 games in a row, it's like, oh my days, are you going to support him now? But there's a difference between thinking he's going to do well and wanting him to do well. You see, if you're at my club, yeah, I want you to do well. Like, I support West Ham. I don't support you. Like, it's not like I want you to. You're acting like I want, like, not you, John, but people are acting like I want us to get relegated. I don't, believe it or not, because my channel would be even deader than it is right now, bro. So like, I'm not trying to see West Ham get relegated.
3 subscribers a week rather than 2.
Yeah, bro. I wish I got that. Like, bro, like, this is the thing. Yeah, I think even if Potts is injured, our midfielder Magassa, Suchik, Fernandez could do for 1 game, because packets are suspended. So that will do for 1 game. It won't be as fluid in possession. Don't get me wrong, because Suchek can't pass the ball to save his life, and he's better as close to the goal as possible. But at the same time, if we can allow Suchek to make more forward runs and just have Magassa and Fernandez just in deeper areas trying to get the ball down the wing to Somerville and Bowen so they can get 1v1 situations and then we flood the box, that would give Bournemouth another thing to think about. Now, the reason why I don't think we're going to lose tomorrow, I think we'll probably draw, because the reason why I'm saying that is because we do quite well against Bournemouth away at the current moment in time. It's one of the few good records we have currently. But also, Bournemouth lost 4-0 to Aston Villa in their last game. It was surprisingly. I don't know how they look. Because it's also funny. I think they were like 2-0 down at halftime. And then they peppered Aston Villa in like the second half. And then Villa just went on to score 2 more. And it was like, what the fuck? And then my whole thing has been they need to play Ryan Christie more because they've been run over in midfield. So if we use our midfield properly, we can run them over in midfield as well. But I don't think we'll win away from home. We haven't won away from home in a very long time. I don't think we've won away from home this season. Oh yeah, no, Forest game. We won away from home.
Of course, yeah. Bro. Who was that against? What manager?
Yeah, Nuno.
Who's your manager now?
Nuno. Bro, this is what I'm saying, but people don't understand it. But we've won 2 games in a row, innit? So it's like,
yeah, but you're gonna win the league.
I'm gonna win the league, mate. Win the league. Win it a lot, mate. We're winning every trophy.
That's what you're gonna win.
What's the trophy? Bro, what's the trophy back in the day where Scott Parker was holding that shitty certificate? What's that one again? Is that Football Writers or some shit? It's some bullshit. There's some bullshit cup from back in the day that used to
What
count
the
as like
fuck
a
is that
trophy.
paint trophy, by the way? The lower leagues, Saint John.
Johnston Paint Trophy.
Like, what the fuck is that, bro?
I don't. It's between League One, League Two, and Premier League youth teams.
Fairs.
Like, good for them, innit? Good for them. Good for them. To be fair, if you win that, you're in League One, League Two. You must feel like you're winning, like, oh no, Europa League or some shit. It's like the alternative feeling, just without getting into the Champions League. But I think in general, Bournemouth are gettable, but Semenyo is a doubt for them. But even then, Bournemouth are a good team on that day. They've started really well this season. They just lost 2 games in a row, and we've won 2 games in a row. So I think we'll probably counteract each other. Would I be surprised if we lost? No, I'm not fucking stupid, bro. I support West Ham right now. I support West Ham, and it's West Ham in 2025. It's like you blow my mind in the background comp.
What have I just read?
Went down a rabbit hole on TikTok yesterday. Someone made a comment. It's not Father Pig's child, Mother Pig. Cheated on him with the pool, bro.
That kid's gonna come out like black, bro. You just know there's gonna be some bullshit. There's gonna be some bullshit, bro.
You know when you see like a meme, yeah, and it's like, I'm so proud of him for being a good dad to my child, and the kid looks nothing like the dad. Like the kid is like Japanese, and the dad is like from like Australia or like Zambia or like Brazil or like somewhere that's not Japanese, and the mum is white. Like, so that combo isn't comboing, you know? Like, you're from Brazil, Zambia, Australia.
I've got carrier genes that make my children look like they're from Nigeria, bro. Like, yeah, man.
And he's like from Tanzania, fam. Like, it's like awesome bullshit. I don't even know, bro. Like, imagine, there's just an episode of Peppa Pig and just goes rogue, fam. It's like the kid comes out and it's just like, what? You cheated on me? It's like, what the fuck? You cheated on me,
you fucking bitch. Just fucking violence, bro.
Fucking piece of bacon. Like,
bacon.
Oh, bro, I would love to see like
WWE.
No. What the fuck? They all just built like Mark Henry. Like,
yeah.
Bro, like I want to see like a swear word version of cartoons. See what they're like in it. If they just go mad.
What's it, 18 like, plus? That could be taken the wrong way too.
That's why I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see like
parental guidance.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see like Peppa Pig be like, oi, you fucking fat pig. Like, just like what are we saying? You trying to fight? You trying to scrap from? Like, I'm trying to see different shit. I'm not trying to see, you cheated on me, and then he's not in there the next episode, bro. Then the storyline is just the same fucking storyline over and over again. It's like Finding Nemo.
It's crazy. You know that hill they live on, bro? It's like this, bro. How are you driving like this way up the hill, bro? That's impressive.
Roller coaster. It's a roller coaster, bro. Also, with all that weight, that they are weighing that car down. If that was realistic, bro. If that
was insane, bro.
That would be a good idea. Like,
that'll be like 16.5 million in GTA dollars, bro. That's a lot of money.
Bro, you can't even call Leicester for that shit.
Bro,
you just can't.
You have to call Pegasus rather than the mechanic, bro. It's like that car's too good to be in a garage, bro.
Oh my days! That said, Moore's Mutual Insurance, fam. From Father Pig to Stepfather Pig, bro. Stepfather is crazy. Stepfather Pig. You have to be like all this time. George and Pepper weren't his kids. Fam. Like all this time, it was just another pig. He was the father that stepped up all this time. Like
national hero.
The national hero, the fat bastard. But like, speaking of fat bastards, let's go back to West Ham. But what I don't want, like the mistake we made last time at the last international break, was Nuno decided to be experimental and be like, Bearman went international break. Let me work with the players that were here, and then just put out the most random starting 11. We put fullbacks on the wrong sides and lost to Brentford 2-0 at home. So if Nuno does that again, he has not learned a single thing. He needs to keep the same team as much as possible.
Oh my God.
Only changes that need to happen is maybe Magassa for Potts if he's injured, and Suchek for Paquetá.
I remember
That is
watching
it.
that game, bro. It was like you know everyone just does like this. They just switch sides on like a corner. Like the
Yep,
whole
they
game
stayed
was
there.
just...
They stayed there. They switched sides from a corner and stayed there. It's embarrassing. I don't even know what it was for. I don't know the tactical idea behind that. You're a tactics guy as much as I am, bro. Can you give me the law in terms of fullback starting on the wrong side, but they're on the touchline, on their wrong foot? Now, what is the idea behind that?
Right back, left footed, yeah. So basically, no, I don't even know. I can't even make something up, bro.
Bro, Ollie Scholes has never played right back.
It would
before,
influence, like on a real, it influence the ball to go into the middle more. But like, why would you want the ball in the middle anyway? Because you've got like Suchek and Gallagher, bro. Like, what's the point?
Bro,
you've got no one that can pass the ball.
No, like we didn't start Magassa or Potts that game. We had Irving and Suchek. That man can't pass the ball. That man can't pass the ball. Like, all they were doing, by the way, was just pressing our fullbacks into passing backwards. That is it.
For 90 minutes.
Diagonal to the opposite touchdown, but we didn't do that once. That game, that was the problem, John. It was like, I get that because Possum was trying to do that as well. Like, get one centre back on the ball to diagonally pass it to Bowen all the time. But it's like, that's one trick in your armour. That's one thing you have, and we didn't even do that well. So we didn't even see that enough. It's not, and Ollie Scholes, he's a good crosser, but he's not a diagonal passer like that, really. And Walker Peters can do it, but it's like, I wouldn't start him at left back just for that. Like, there's other ways to get him Bowen the ball as well, and just even Somerville as it is. So it's very difficult to like process what Nuno is trying to do for the most part, and he's got it right for the most part in the other two games. But I don't think I've mentioned this before, and I mention it once again. I'm not someone who gets carried away with team performances and player performances and the way the team is doing. And I watched that Burnley game live. Even though we won the game and we was way better than Burnley, it wasn't a good enough performance to convince me that West Ham will either be a good team or a team that even stays up. It wasn't a convincing enough performance. I think we have more quality, obviously, than the teams around us on our day because we have Jared Bowen. None of these men have a Jared Bowen. Simple as that. Bowen is one man, though. We need goals varied, which is what I'm happy with Walker Peters and Suchek stepped up at the end. But Callum Wilson stepped up as well. Bowen didn't even need to score last game. He actually didn't even play well last game, which is very rare. But it's a one-off. So I get it. It's Jared Bowen. It's very rare that I say Bowen had a bad game today. And it was his fault. And he got the ball and he done bad with it. Usually when he gets the ball, and tactically he's used correctly, he plays well. But that was one of the few times I looked at it and was like, okay, today was your fault. Today was your fault, simple as that. But, bro, if I'm asking like Bowen to have one bad game, I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be fine. He literally is the sole reason why we stayed up last season. Like, the sole reason. There's the only one that could score a fucking goal last season. So I think he'll be fine. And so, yeah, it's not a bias thing. It's about credit in the bank and actually earning that credit in the bank. Yeah. It's like, if Caicedo has one bad game, Chelsea fans are going to go fucking mental. Like, Caicedo had a bad game today. It is what it is. We move on to the next. The reason why I say Caicedo is because he's one of the most consistent players in the Premier League. Also, yeah, Somerville was also very poor against Burnley as well. Somerville was being very predictable, going onto his left when he shouldn't, going onto his right when he shouldn't. It was so stupid. So stupid. Cucurella first start for us in the League 23-24 was at right back. Guess who the manager was, Spikes? 23-24, was that not Poch? Brilliant. I forgot Cucurella played right back at some point.
Yeah, he did.
That.
He played right back. Against, it might have been United. I'm pretty sure he played right back against United because, bro, V. Shane's playing left back. Yeah,
I remember it now. Oh, bro, that was the game, where James fucking bullied Garnacho, fam. Oh, do you know what's so funny? Yeah, they switched wingers, and they switched again, and Garnacho's just like, for fuck's sake, I've got to come up against him again.
On his stronger side as well, like, it's just long day.
Bro. That was funny. That was so funny. Like, Garnacho was getting bullied, well, obviously. But it's like... exactly. But that's why Ollie Scholes never played right back before. I doubt Cucurella played right back before that either. It's like I don't get managers when they do that. It's like Joel Linton probably had some experience of playing midfield before he moved to midfield. That's the difference. The only fullback that can do the left back and right back probably is Cancelo in a modern day. That's the only player we've seen it from, really.
Aspilicueta, bro, he's still playing.
Oh yeah, Aspilicueta is still playing. Yeah, shit. Who's he playing for now? Still
Somewhere in Spain, Atletico, I think.
Okay, because
I couldn't believe it. I was watching Atletico Barca. It might not have been Atletico. I was seeing, and I don't think it was Atletico. I was seeing fucking Alexis Sanchez and Aspilicueta on this. I'm like, huh?
Oh yeah, I forgot Alexis scored against Barca the other day. Yeah.
What is this reality, bro? Like, what? How is Alexis Sanchez still playing number one? And what happened to Aspilicueta, bro?
Bro, Alexis Sanchez still moves club every year.
He was at Inter like not that long ago. Sevilla.
Sevilla. So he moved to Sevilla. Fucking hell. Yeah, he was at Inter. He was at Bear teams. I forgot. He keeps moving.
I forgot he even went to United. No, I can't believe that.
Bro. Do you know he wanted to fucking kill himself as soon as he moved, bro. Like it was like, can he rip up the contract? Like he went. So basically, he obviously after Barcelona, Arsenal for 4 years. Man United for 2, and one of those 2 was on loan at Inter. Inter on a permanent for 2 years. Went to Marseille for 1. Went back to Inter for 1 year. Went back to Udinese for 1 year. Now he's at Sevilla. Bro, he moves every year. He moves every year.
Udinese, bro.
Yeah, because I think that's where he started.
I don't know.
No, that was his second club. He moved to Udinese originally in 2006 to 2011. That got him to move to Barcelona. That got him to move to Barcelona. Yeah, that got him to move to Barca. Oh wait, how old? He is now. He's 36, fam, and he's going to be 37 next month.
Mad.
He's going to be 37 6 days before Christmas.
Mad.
Alexis Sanchez is 30. What is this life?
Bro, I remember watching him for Barca and thinking, fuck. Arsenal have got a good one.
Bro, he's such a good player.
Bro, I don't care. The best time he was at Barca. Number 9 for Barca. Real Madrid were like, yes, treble time. And Alexis Sanchez, big man. No. Alexis. I still remember that commentary, bruv. It's so good, man. It's so good.
Like Alexis Sanchez is one of my favorite players to watch in the Prem as well, and at Barca, like just in general, just watching him do his thing is like we were discussing with Alfie not that long ago. How did they have Sanchez and Özil and only win that much? Like I know that it was other players, but I know it was like it was. I know it was like Mustafi, Koscielny, and all them, man. But still, come on, like what are you doing? You got Alexis and Özil.
Got Alexis.
Bro, they had Giroud up front. They had Ramsey in midfield. Like that team should be winning more.
Jack Wilshere, bruv.
Yeah, Wilshere.
I swear to God, Wilshere was one of the best players I've ever seen in my life. Jack Wilshere was like I only ever saw him personally like when was at a game in a charity match in what was it called, Soccer Aid at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea 11 versus Soccer Aid 11 versus England 11 or some shit, but it was basically all Chelsea players. I swear to God, Jack Wilshere, other than maybe Eden, was the best player on the pitch by a mile. He was he can still play now. 100. He's like he was like Joe Cole. In the way he looked, he's like 5 foot tall. He's so quick and agile at like 39, bro. It's like, what?
Yeah. Like, he's a very good player, but he can go fuck himself.
Yeah, he can.
Because this is the thing, yeah. Remember when he was at West Ham, yeah? He thought he could get a better move after getting released. He went to Bournemouth in the Championship. And it's not like going to Bournemouth now. It's Bournemouth under, like, Jonathan Woodgate.
Pants, bro.
But bro, Bournemouth were in a bad place in their previous one. They had Jonathan Woodgate as a fucking manager. Jonathan Woodgate, bro.
They've improved a lot, haven't they? What are they now in the league? 7th? Probably 6th?
Yeah, they're around there. So that's why I'm not taking it lightly, despite the fact they lost their.
Oh yeah,
they lost their last 2 games. They lost to Man City, and they just got run over. City outplayed them very well. Kept everyone very narrow, dragged them out. But Villa, I knew Villa wouldn't be as bad as people said right at the start of the season. People just got to let Emery cook, man. You know, Emery's that guy.
They're ninth. This table's moving mad, bruv. Arsenal, City, Chelsea, Sunderland, Tottenham, Villa, United, Liverpool, Bournemouth, Palace, Brighton, Brentford, Everton, Newcastle, Fulham, Leeds, Burnley, West Ham, Forest, and Wolves. Forest, 19th.
No, look at Newcastle. They're not that far. Newcastle in the relegation battle.
As it stands, 12 points. 9 points. Mad. So if Forest win, they go 13th, 14th.
Bro, that's what people. This is why. But this is why. Why are people went at me for saying that West Ham should get a manager, go buy someone's compensation, and go on a run, and try and still go up high in the table. People went at me for that. People were like, no, relegation battle. Like, come on,
if Bournemouth win, they go above us. If we lose and Bournemouth win, we go from 3rd to fucking 10th.
You're not losing to Burnley.
Yeah, I know, but like, you don't score prediction yet.
Yes. That's going to be a meme for the channel. What's your score prediction for Bournemouth? Burnley, Chelsea.
1-0 Chelsea. Liam Delap screamer, 40 yards on the volley.
Hey, you should put a bet on that. Put a bet on that. That'll be
money.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'd say you win that 2-0. That's shit. Bournemouth, West Ham, I'm going to go 1-1. I think it'll be a draw. Because we haven't lost at the time. What about you?
Away at Bournemouth. That's a shit stadium to go to. But you know how cold it is in Bournemouth right now. I was looking up the weather in Burnley, and I'm thinking, damn, what about the seaside towns? Because Burnley, it's like 1 degree, icy.
Yep.
Wind as fucking like wind up the arse. It's crazy. In Bournemouth, it's 0 degrees, but it feels like -5 tomorrow.
Bro, it's because it's like next to the sea.
It's coastal, so all that sea, the waves just vroom, fuck off.
Like,
in this weather, Bournemouth away, and it's like a 3,000 seat stadium, so you're gonna get like 4 West Ham fans allocation. It's dead.
West Ham fans will be in the biggest like puffer jackets ever, man. That's what West Ham fans love, the puffer jackets. Burnley 1, Chelsea 3, Bournemouth 0, West Ham 0, Arsenal 1, Tottenham 0, in my opinion. Fair enough. I mean, if you guys drop points to Tottenham, I can't.
Yeah, that's crazy. Tottenham have been so bad this season.
Yeah, it's just weird. They're just a weird team to watch. They're a weird team to watch. I can't lie.
They're just dog shit. They're just so bad.
Yeah,
I've never seen a team like get manhandled by us so badly and only being 1-0. Like our finishing on that day was bad. Like Joe Pedro could have had a hat trick. Gittins should have had a goal. Should have probably had a goal. Like it should have been like 5-0.
Yeah.
On top of what we had.
For sure. All right, listen, people, we're gonna end it there. Thank God the international break is over. Well, I say thank God. I don't really care.
Say 1-1.
I say 1-1. Yeah, 1-1 seems like the most likely score, legitimate. I'm going to redirect over to Elijah, people, so go and say Mike's raid in the chat. And see you tomorrow for the watch along. Take care.